What is up, you guys? Oh, how's it going? It's your boy ZH Comic Art, and today I have a very cool tutorial video for you guys. It's gonna be how to draw Kratos, the God of War. And damn it, this is messing up my hair. Anyways, today I'll be teaching you guys how to draw Kratos step by step. It's gonna be very cool using inks and a red Copic marker. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe to help the starving artist out. I haven't eaten in like 3 minutes. But yeah, please subscribe. This is how you help a starving artist out. Help me feed this family of one so I can feed the ZHC family of 38,000 subscribers some nice, juicy content. That was pretty weird. I should probably stop. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Getting started, I always like to start with the underdrawing. As you can see here, I'm doing circles for the head and the shoulder. This is pretty much what I always do, so this is kind of standard. Over here, I'm kind of making up the pose as I go. I'm not really sure what pose I want him in yet, but I kind of got the upper body down, so now I'm moving on to kind of what the legs are going to be. Usually the legs, you can kind of just toss them back and forth, kind of see what works, but you want to make sure that it is balanced. Yes, if the head and the center of mass does not align and the legs are kind of too far forward or too far backwards, it's gonna kind of throw the character off and it's gonna look like they're falling over. So make sure you guys have the character balanced before you actually go into any detail. As you can see, this is still the basic quote-unquote stick figure. It's not really that basic, but I am not putting any detail into it now, and there I go with the hand. These are all very basic, simplified shapes that I have just kind of made up over the years. You can kind of study these from anatomy books, but you kind of have to base it off of observation, and to some extent it's what works for you because everyone has a different way of remembering things, and for me, those shapes work best for me, and there are a few shortcuts I usually take. And for this piece, I'm actually gonna pencil in really lightly and go straight into inks. So the thing is, when you go straight into inks, is that you're not gonna be able to erase right afterwards, so you gotta be really careful. In this case, I kinda just go straight in with the really thick marker because I'm kind of low on time. But anyways, right now I'm still using the pencil, sketching in the lines, and soon I'll be able to start adding a little bit of the detail once I get everything placed. So this is actually my second layer. As you can see, I'm putting in a little bit of anatomy. Still not a lot of detail. None of these are going to be final lines. There is his shoulder pad. And Kratos is actually a little bit hard to draw since I have never drawn him. There we go with the beard, and I'm still trying to think what kind of details I should add. And there's his little red mark. I'm actually not sure what the red marks are there for, but yeah, there's the sword. Okay, so you can see me adjusting the leg because I didn't think it looked that great. It was a little bit off balance, so I had to adjust it. And now I'm going in a little bit more detail with the face. Right now, I don't have to erase it down that much because I'm going straight in with ink. So I'm just using my pencil, getting in a little bit more of the detail before I actually start inking. As you can see, I'm placing in muscle anatomy again. The forearm is a little bit trickier, and there is the axe. Very cool. Not bad so far. Let's keep it up. That kind of looks like, you know, those checkered turkeys on Thanksgiving. Ooh, there go the inks. So at this point, there's no turning back because everything I place down is going to be permanent. So you ink it, it stays. Yeah, pretty much just that. And you will soon see that I am just doing what I did with the pencils, kind of going over with a very thin line. These aren't really going to be the final lines, and I'm just going to grab a really thick pen and color in all the shadows. So right now I'm still tracing everything very, very carefully, mostly because I'm not confident enough to go straight in with inks and not have that little traced line. There's a little bit of the detail, like they kind of look like lizard scales.
Okay, here is my big pen. Yeah, I'm kind of just getting in the shadows, shading it in as I go. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys, and you guys can still watch how I draw. But pretty much what I'm doing is I am shadowing everything that is turning away from the light. Looks kind of like he has eyeliner on, not gonna lie. There go his underwear? His drapes? I don't know. But I do think the color of the drapes matches the color of his, what's that called? Beard. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Now I'm actually using the smaller pen just to get in some of the detail. Look at that facial hair. How can you say no to that? But yeah, there's facial hair. That's just some texture techniques. Tomorrow I'm actually doing a video on textures, so make sure you guys watch out for that. Now, we don't want to make him look too friendly. This is a PG-13 show, but we want him to look rather fierce, and yeah. He is the God of War, so he should be pretty badass. The fur was actually kind of hard to draw because it's like a completely different texture, and you gotta kind of make up your own way to draw fur. For me, I think I learned how to draw fur from drawing my dog a couple of times, and then I kind of learned how the fur looked, but you can kind of stylize it your own way. There is the big axe, or I should probably say the small axe, and now I am shading in the little scales. Goodness gracious, this was pretty damn tedious. I actually almost lost my mind doing this. I don't suggest it, especially with Captain America. He has a huge upper body and it's covered with those scales. It's really a pain in the butt. So, yeah. Draw these textures and scales at your own risk. I do not recommend it. It does look nice though, but if you are a person that's not very patient, I definitely would not recommend it. You are gonna lose your mind. So now's the fun part, just cross-hatching. Cross-hatching. And at the end of the day, cross-hatching is just a way to get a little bit of gradient from dark to light, since we're inking and there's not really much we can do in the middle. Unless you're like freaking Jim Lee and you can use your tissues and ink and do whatever you want. But we aren't, so we're gonna do it this way. Okay, a little bit more detail. Now I'm low-key just making up things to say for the sake of saying things, because I've pretty much covered what I wanted to say and I'm just adding details at this point. Oh, okay, so the texture of the sword, that's something I could talk about. It's like a stone-like texture, and it's another one of the textures I'm going to show you in tomorrow's video. I'm actually so excited about it. And what I'm doing here is putting little bullet holes. I'm not sure why I put bullet holes, but it does make the character look a little bit more beat up, even though I know he's from, I don't know, ancient Japan, Korea, whatever you want to call it. Fine, China. But they're all pretty much the same. Here's some smoke, and you can't forget the moon in the background. Yeah, the moon always makes it look a little bit better because we're drawing the god of the werewolf. Wait, what?
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave a like if you liked it, comment if you commented, and subscribe if it helped, and turn on post notifications if you subscribed. I wonder if you guys have noticed the difference. I actually got a very cool new camera. I'll show you guys in tomorrow's video. I can't show it right now because I'm using it, but hopefully from now on the quality is gonna get better, the vlogs are gonna get better, the drawings are gonna get better because of the camera, of course. That didn't make any sense. Anyways, tomorrow I have a very cool video for you guys. I'm so excited to show you. It's gonna be like 20 different ways to draw textures in your drawings. I'm sure you guys will like it, because if you don't, yeah, I'm not eating for a while. This video shout out goes to Ernesto Lopez. If you want to win a shout out to, all you have to do is join the notification squad by subscribing, turning on post notifications, and tapping that little bell down below. Anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, and as I say every single time, I'm gonna say it again, keep those pencils moving. See you guys next time.